What's up, gentlemen? So as you've probably noticed by now, everybody and their mother, including your weird Uncle Barry, is talking about confidence. But today I want to put your confidence to the true test. I'm going to go over 10 things that confident men never do. I want you to grab a pen and a sheet of paper. Number the paper from 1 to 10. And as I go through the list, you're going to give yourself points. Give yourself 1 point if you never do that thing. Give yourself a 0 if you sometimes do. And then at the end of the video, we're going to total all of the points and you're going to have a score. And then I'm going to tell you what that score actually means. The first thing that confident men never do is let their past define who they are now and who they're going to be. One of the signs of incredibly competent and confident men is them having the ability to put the past where it needs to be, behind them. Confident men don't dwell. They don't harbor resentment and anger. They deal with the things they need to deal with and move forward. If this is you, give yourself 1 point. The second thing that confident men never do is expect other people to solve their problems. You think for 1 second that it's somebody else's responsibility to ensure that you're successful, that you're happy, that you make enough money, gentlemen, you are going to be waiting a super long time because luck has nothing to do with it. It is your responsibility. And the confident man knows that he has 100% control over his destiny. If you believe in yourself and know that you can make anything happen, gentlemen, give yourself 1 point. Third thing that confident men never do is let other people push them around. Learning to say no is one of the hardest things you'll ever have to learn how to do. But once you do it, gentlemen, it is beautiful. It is amazing. You've got to be responsible and take ownership in how other people treat you. And if people think that they can walk all over you, they will. But the confident man says no. If you stand up for yourself, give yourself 1 point. I haven't always been able to give myself 1 point, but now I can, and it's amazing. The fourth thing that confident men never do, and you need to be honest with this one, is they never make fun of other people, whether or not that's to their face, behind their back, or online. Oh crap, Alpha! Exactly, right? Online. Yes, I'm looking at you, Brad. So here's the thing. In the world that we live in, when it comes to social media and the internet, I think one of the dangers is that we become anonymous. We can leave whatever comment we want and think that there are no repercussions, no ramifications. The person you're being mean to or making fun of, they're a real person. And I think really what I'd like you to do is just think, would you say that to their face? If you met them, would you say what you're about to comment or leave? And if the answer is no, then you probably shouldn't say it. Crap. 0. We're all guilty. The fifth thing that confident men never do is let their insecurities rule their life. Every dude in the history of dudes is insecure about something, but it's how you handle it. It's how you deal with it. Do you let those insecurities rule your life? Or do you grab your insecurities like a wild stallion and learn to tame it and ultimately ride it? Gentlemen, you gotta ride that wild stallion that is your insecurities. You gotta tame the wild stallion. Gentlemen, if you're insecure about your smile, get it fixed. If you're insecure about your height, there's nothing you can do about it. Deal with it. If you're insecure about the fact that you are losing your hair, you gotta hit that link down below and go see my boys at Bosley. Hair loss sucks. It is a fact of life. It is one of the biggest confidence killers in men. If you catch it early, and go see today's video sponsor, Bosley. Tame it like a wild stallion with a little help from the hair doctors. Gentlemen, Bosley is the hair doctors. When you got a toothache, who do you go see? The dentist. When you got something wrong with your eyes, who do you go see? The ophthalmologist. And when you've got any form of hair loss, any stage, whether or not you're losing a few extra strands or you are completely bald, Bosley has an option and a solution for you. And right now, guys, they are hooking you up with something incredible. There's a link down below this video to go grab the free, completely free guide to hair loss and hair restoration. If you are losing your hair, you have lost your hair, you're worried about losing your hair, you gotta grab that guide because it is totally free and it's gonna go over the various things that you need to know when it comes to hair loss and hair restoration. They also are gonna hook you up with a $250 Bosley gift card. If you go in, sit down with a Bosley counselor, decide on a program and a treatment for you, you can use that $250 gift card at Bosley. Go grab that guide. It is totally free, no strings attached. It is amazing. It's a resource just so that you know what you're dealing with and what you're looking at, guys. Hair loss sucks any way you shake it, but the good news is that Bosley is there to help and they've got a solution for any stage of hair loss. Do you think these three gentlemen are happy they went to Bosley? Are you kidding me? They look incredible. All right, guys, so if you hit that link, give yourself 6 points. I'm just kidding. But seriously, if you are somebody who does not let their insecurities rule who they are and they kick ass no matter what they're insecure about, gentlemen, give yourself 1 point. Sixth thing that confident men never do is think that life is about luck. People just get lucky. They don't have to work hard. It's about luck. Gentlemen, it ain't about luck. And if you are somebody who understands that it takes discipline, it takes work, it takes you putting in the time in order to achieve greatness, give yourself a point. Seventh thing that confident men never do is take themselves too seriously. So here's the thing. There is nothing worse than being around somebody who takes themselves like way too seriously. They can't laugh at themselves. They never let their guard down. They're so worried and so focused on putting on a facade, putting on an act, and putting on an air of like, my shit doesn't stink, that it gets super freaking annoying. The eighth thing that confident men never do, lose sight of the big picture. It's a birthmark. Big picture, baby. It's all about the big picture. Just because things might suck right now. You might be a little bit down in the dumps. You might have a hard time at work. You might be going through some struggles. He understands that he's going to have to walk through some crap in order to get to the promised land of amazingness. Gentlemen, if you are somebody that can focus on the big ass picture, I want you to give me one of these and give yourself a point. The ninth thing that confident men never do is brag. There's nothing worse and nothing, in my opinion, that makes somebody look more insecure than when he is constantly showing off. Social media, man, you can really identify some insecure people by what they're posting on Instagram, what they're posting on YouTube, what they're posting on Facebook. In my opinion, the most confident people are secure in who they are, and they're not the ones posting about all their trips, all their vacations, all their senoritas that they're slaying. They're like, yo, I'm awesome and I don't necessarily need you to know about it. And last but certainly not least, the 10th thing that confident men never do is forget to subscribe. You knew it was coming, to the AlphaM YouTube channel. Gentlemen, that's it, right? Well, actually, it's not it. What I want you to do now is tally up your points. I'll give you a second. I got to tally mine. I'm like a 7.5. We're going to round it up to an 8. Basically, what this is going to let you know is where you stand on the confidence scale. If you came in like at 5 and below, this lets you know that you got some things you need to work on. If you're above a 5, if you're in that like 7, 8 range, you're doing well, you could get better. If you came in at like a 9 or a 10, you're like a confidence freaking superhero, and I would like to give you an AlphaM knuckle bump for being confident and awesome. Gentlemen, speaking of awesome, there's nothing more awesome than you.